We finally made it to New Mexico after 3 months of pretty much starting van life in Florida and working our way west. It's been a hard slog this past 3 months, staying at Cracker Barrels, Walmarts, stealth camping on the side of the street, and for the most part just not really feeling as free as we want to feel, as Florida and a lot of southern states don't really offer a lot of public lands where you can go stay for free in the nature and relax. When we left in our last video, we were leaving New Orleans for Texas, and we had a good time driving through Texas. We went to our first Buc-ee's, tried their brisket sandwich. We hung out in Austin a little bit, checked out the filming locations for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a video for another time. But we pretty much just booked it to New Mexico. We just couldn't wait to be all the way out there, spread out, in the middle of nowhere, with this as our backyard. New Mexico is a van lifer's dream, and I'm going to show you the best public lands that the Enchanted State has to offer.
Okay, I didn't really want to film anymore tonight because we're about to eat, but look at the sunset. Oh my gosh. This has been like, we've been stuck city camping for so long, and this is our first night out in BLM land, and I am happy as a clam. I am the happiest person in the world right now.
We stayed here for a few days on some BLM land just outside of Roswell, New Mexico, just to recharge and relax and enjoy the open air. Let Jerry run around, and then we headed into Roswell itself.
We come in peace.
Talk about a place that really embraces its history. They even have alien street lamps. It's a little bit gimmicky, but really cool nonetheless. We couldn't find the sign that lights up. It must have been on the other side of town, so we had to make do with this one. Just a quick visit here, and we're only an hour away from our next campsite. And it's just outside the town of Lincoln in Lincoln County, made famous by none other than Billy the Kid himself. This is the courthouse that Billy the Kid escaped from on April 28th, 1881. I did do a whole deep dive on Lincoln County and Billy the Kid locations throughout New Mexico, and I am planning on editing and releasing that in the next few months. Let me know in the comments if anybody would be interested into real Billy the Kid locations throughout New Mexico. I understand that these kind of landscapes, these desert landscapes, might not be to everybody's liking or what everybody calls pretty, but we really love them, especially being a fan of the Old West and frontiers and stuff. From Lincoln, we started heading northwest towards Albuquerque.
We're really risking it for the biscuit, huh?
There wasn't much dispersed camping around Albuquerque, but we did manage to find a spot in the Sandia mountain. It was nice, but felt a little bit crowded, being the only place in close proximity to Albuquerque. But we did come across a location for one of our favorite shows. You might recognize this place as Los Pollos Hermanos from Breaking Bad. A lot of cool scenes happen right in here.
Okay, we're here at Los Pollos Hermanos, the restaurant from Breaking Bad that Lou Ferrigno owns. We're trying the chicken sandwich. It's not called Los Pollos Hermanos, it's called Twisters. Here we are now. Looks good. And this is the table that Jesse and Walter White sat at in the diner scene.
What an ankle grab. I don't get you, man.
We headed on up to Santa Fe in search of some more public lands to camp on. We had high hopes for Santa Fe, given that it sits at the foot of the Sandy Crystal Mountains. Surely there would be some great boondocking.
So this is one of the camping pull-offs that Johnny found just outside of Santa Fe. And he's walking up there. I don't know if you can see him, but it's a bit, I don't know, nerve-wracking to drive up. And a lot of these spots that we found on our overlander out here, I don't know how people are getting to because it's a steep drop-off of some cliffs, and I don't know, it's kind of scary. So I don't know if we're gonna stay here, but pretty view. What's the verdict?
We can make it up there.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh, my breath. We're at 10,000 feet.
We are?
Something like that.
Oh
Like
my
9, I
god.
think.
Okay, here we go. I'm scared. It's cold, huh?
On area roads.
Huh?
So we've been on area roads.
Oh my god. Look at that. It's so high. Oh my god.
King in the castle. King in the castle.
It's scary. Wow.
This spot here.
Yeah, I saw that on some of the reviews. Is there somebody already up there?
No, it's a cell tower up there. We should
Oh.
have good signal.
We didn't know it yet, but this was the hill that would give us problems trying to get back up.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't really see
What is that?
because that's
What?
a fire thing.
Oh, it's a log with some bricks on it. Kind of in the way.
Yeah.
not sure how I feel about being up beside the tower.
Is that a bunch of broken glass?
Yeah.
Wow, look at the view though. This is what we're trying to get up.
We decided not to stay at the spot. We spun out and the van didn't want to go up the hill. There was a lot of loose ground, so I went out to investigate and see if I could find a better path.
Meanwhile, look at the sunset.
Okay.
Okay. You got it?
So, goddamn!
Oh my god.
That was a bit hairy.
Okay, let's.
Very loose pocket, very loose dirt there, and rocks.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go to the casino. I don't want to do this anymore.
Let's just try that one other pull.
No.
I won't go any more roads like this one.
Oh my god. Like if we had a 4x4, you know. Oh, here comes somebody. It wouldn't be too bad, but this is just. And look how it just like drops off right here. My little heart. Okay, now we're deep in the woods.
Still looking for a spot.
Still looking for a spot. I don't know. A little scared. There's a lot of homes down here off of this like very rough road, which is kind of crazy. And the houses look really nice though. Ooh, okay, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know about this. This
No.
is a good spot to turn around. Let me just check here, see what's around.
Okay.
Stay.
We're going to the casino. It's too scary. Okay. Okay. We're done
Okay.
with this adventure.
The Santa Fe Overlook has defeated us. Santa Fe Overlook 1.
We have met
Two
our.
wrongfuls. 0.
Yeah.
We just went further down the road and it's bumpy. You can see how bumpy it is right here. It's little rocky and stuff. It's pretty bad and it gets worse, so we just turned around.
And there's no cell service.
There's zero cell service.
And I
So
need to work in the morning.
Yeah.
So.
we're gonna go to the casino.
And you know, I haven't had a chance really to do much research here for camping spots, I guess. So I'll have to look too.
Yeah, we're gonna look over at the casino. Just look together and see where we go. There is some spots around in various mountains around Santa Fe. We're just looking for a spot that's nice and not many people around and we can relax, open the van up and do some work or whatever. Here is very tight. It's like a ridge. The road is kind of on a ridge.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny was saying earlier, I think we got spoiled with all the BLM land in Roswell.
Roswell and Lincoln,
Lincoln,
and
yeah.
all that. That part of New Mexico for wildlife is, from what we've experienced so far, is very good. Albuquerque's okay. There's some spots you can go in the nearby mountains, the Cibola Forest. It's very close to Albuquerque, and so there's always plenty of people up there. But you can get a spot, or at least we did in May now it is. So yeah, this northern New Mexico hasn't been as easy for van life as central New Mexico.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll just gotta keep looking. Oh, excuse me, Jerry. What? in Santa Fe. We've been here for a week, but we've mainly been working. And today we decided we're gonna have a date day.
A date day, not a date night.
A date day. Well, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So we're gonna go to is it like the whole Old Town
Santa
Fe, and get some food, walk around.
Some New Mexican food.
Some New Mexican food.
Maybe a Frito pie.
Frito pie, a couple drinks, some chocolate. Yeah, we have a lot planned, so it'll be fun.
And here's some accidental slow-mo footage from Rosa.
Okay, the place we wanted to go originally was closed. This is the second place that was closed. So we're going to Tomasitas, something like that. Spicy.
How is it?
Good. Spicy.
Spicy?
Yeah.
Jalapeno margarita?
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Wet burrito, Christmas sauce, red, green chili, spicy, plentiful, and only about $20.
Yeah.
Not like the shack we had the other day. We're leaving all the lager to wash it down. Spicy.
I'm wrecked.
We just finished our burritos, our New Mexican food.
It was quite delicious.
It was spicy, and there was a lot of it.
There's so much.
Leftovers.
Yeah.
Drinks.
We had 2 drinks each.
We're walking again.
We had to walk 15 minutes back to the car, or to the van. So we didn't take Jerry out. Walk around some more with him, but ooh, I'm struggling.
We got back to the van and took Jerry out for a walk around town. We really enjoyed Santa Fe. It's a cool little spot with a lot to offer. Kind of a cool, artsy community in the middle of the desert. We did come back in the following day to do a bit more exploring and to try this world famous 5 and dime Frito pie. So what is actually in your Frito pie?
Alright, Johnny is trying the Frito pie.
World famous Frito pie. The world famous Frito pie from the 5 and dime store in Santa Fe. It has cheese and onions with a bag of Fritos with like chili and beans on top. Let's try it. Try to get a bit of everything.
Do you like it?
We are at the San Miguel Church, the oldest church in America, here in Santa Fe. And the oldest house in America is just over there.
Which, in Irish standards, is not that old, but
It's a new house in Ireland.
it's old. Okay, this is supposed to be a really good chocolate shop.
Kawaka?
It's a
Oh,
chocolate
cacao.
house. Cacao. Yeah. You can come out. It has ice cream, chocolate, So it's really good. So we're gonna give it a try.
Hello.
I got the high or chai hot chocolate.
Good.
It's like sipping chocolate. It's not like hot chocolate.
And I just got a regular coffee because I'm tired of all the wall.
Oh, try it. Did you put sugar in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything in this place is so cute. Put it in little
Can you remember what they are?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Berries and champagne,
Yeah.
yuzu truffle, bourbon pecan
Caramel.
and then your heart one. I can't remember what it's called.
Pomegranate tart.
Pomegranate tart, yeah. Alright, try.
Just like a plant stem. You can have
That's not my fave, but it's interesting. It's because these are artisan chocolates. So they're not overly sweet, which I like. They have more like depth of flavor to it. You can't eat like a whole box.
pecan, caramel,
Bourbon.
bourbon, caramel, truffle.
Come to the conclusion that artisanal chocolate might be wasted on me, but Rosa loves it, so happy wife, happy life.
Doesn't taste like milk. Have they got any Mars bars?
Oh my god, stop.
We have one final stop at a place that I've been wanting to visit for a while, the Loreto Chapel. Built in the 1870s, the chapel contains a certain miraculous staircase. Miraculous in the sense that its structure defies physics, and the man who built it remains a mystery. I'll give you the short story. During the 1870s, when the Loreto Chapel was complete, the architect of the chapel suddenly died, leaving the chapel without a staircase to the choir loft. And due to the chapel's design, a traditional staircase would have just taken up too much room, and they couldn't find a craftsman to figure this dilemma out. Left with nowhere else to turn, the Sisters of Loreto decided to begin a 9-day prayer to Saint Joseph, the patron saint of carpenters. And on the 9th and final day, a mysterious, unassuming man showed up at the chapel doors, with nothing but a simple toolbox and on a donkey. The man demanded that he work in complete privacy for the duration of the job, and on completion of the staircase, after about 3 months, the mysterious man disappeared, without warning and without pay. The sisters searched for him, they put out an ad, but the man was never seen or heard from again. Architects don't know how he pulled off this design alone, as it doesn't make sense structurally, but here it is, 140 years later, and still beautiful. Over time, there was a core sample taken from the stairs, and the results came back that the wood was not native to the area, and may have even been an extinct type of spruce. Being a carpenter myself, it was such an honor and a privilege to get here and see this staircase. This is definitely a bucket list item checked off. Now to continue on with our favorite public lands in New Mexico. It seems the further north we got, the better our options got for boondocking. Starting just outside Los Alamos National Labs in the Santa Fe National Forest.
What, Bridget?
swear it doesn't convey on my phone, but it is gorgeous. We're about 8,000 feet up in Los Alamos. This has become our favorite spot. We've been here, I think, all week. First 2 days we were stuck in the van because it rained, but I enjoyed it. I love rain, and plus I had to work all day, so it felt cozy. I love it.
Look at the size of these fucking
Oh my gosh.
hills. Give me one. So look at these hills that have been coming down. They're like fairly big. We're still in New Mexico. We're at the West Rim Overlook of the Rio Grande, just outside of Taos. And it is gorgeous. Everywhere for 360 views. Let's see. Apart from my noggin in it. Look at that, it looks fake behind me. It looks fake.
It's like a watercolor. It's a painting.
Yeah.
It's so
The
pretty.
sun's about to set, so everything gets like pinkish. But it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now we're really starting to feel free. We woke up to bighorn sheep and we had our coffee sitting on the edge of the Rio Grande Gorge. Today was Jerry's gotcha
years,
day,
Jerry.
so we gave him some extra loves before we hit the road again in the morning. It was getting a little hot around Taos. It was like 85, 90 degrees. So we decided to head up further up the mountains to Carson National Forest, where we could see the temps were cooler.
There he goes. Of course, the first cute, decent spot wasn't good enough. Johnny's got to go see what's down here. And right where he is, like over here, it looks a bit rough. So he's just making sure that it's not any worse around that corner, because it might be hard to turn around. But but it's so cute here. Definitely a lot different than where we were earlier today. So many trees, green grass. There's like a little lake back there. Probably a lot of bugs, but I'll take it for 73 degrees versus 93 degrees.
Just to note here, we weren't forecasted rain at all. But look at this road. If it rains, we're screwed. But of course that thought never entered my head. Look at this. Gorgeous. Campfire, we just pulled in. I might light a little campfire tonight, we'll see. Stay here tonight, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Jerry, stop eating grass. Come on. Jerry's always eating grass and then throwing it up. And he's not sick, he just eats grass. Sometimes I have to pull it out of his bunghole. Jerry, stop it.
Good morning. Look at this view. So different than yesterday. Oh, and it's like 60 degrees. All right, last night I made some soup. We're in this like beautiful camping area. And I normally leave it out because Johnny will continue to munch on it throughout the night. And then he'll put it away. Well, last night he forgot to put it away. So it is chilling on the stove still. And I was like, Johnny, you gotta get rid of it. Like, we can't dump it down our little sink and stuff like that. So he is building a fire, and he's convinced that he can build a fire, dump the soup on it, and the soup will like evaporate. I'm not sure how that works, but he's over there building his fire to get rid of the soup.
So I said I'll start a fire because we need to dispose of the soup. We left the soup, but I don't want to pour it in the bushes and attract animals. So I said I'll start a fire. I can pour it on the fire. And Rosa says, how are you going to burn water? We're not going to burn water. It's going to evaporate and it's going to vaporize and it's going to cook to char.
No.
And then there'll be no remnants for animals.
The fire is going to go out as soon as you put it on there.
Well, here's the thing. Yes, water puts out fires, but a bucket of water is not going to put out a house fire, okay?
That's not a house fire. That is a tiny flat fire.
This is the logic I'm using, okay?
Looks like vomit. Oh look, the fire's going out.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
The coals are too hot. It's going to cook. I'm going to keep feeding the fire for the next hour or so, and that is all going to just cook to nothing. Check in an hour again. I bet you that's gone.
Alright, this is where it's at right now. Looks like someone blew chunks all over the fire.
I'm going to keep putting some sticks on it. There you go. Wizard. The soup disappears. The fire continued to burn. I put a few more sticks on and the soup has vaporized.
I'm convinced you ate it.
Ash remnant.
Well, good job, honey. You got rid of the soup.
Got rid of the soup. The delicious
And we have a little fire.
bean and ham soup.
Good
that
job.
I wish I would have put away last night so I could have had it this morning.
I know. I made extra just because I know he likes the leftovers. And he leaves it out.
We were having a great time at this camp spot in Carson. And then it decided to rain for about 3 days. To the point where we ran out of supplies and we had no choice but to chance our arm on the mud road. We're going to try and get down this road in our van. It's been storming for the past couple of days. The
came here when it was dry. It was pretty hairy when it was dry. And now we gotta get out. Let's see how this goes.
And like the camping actually stops like right here, but a few people tried to get up there and had no success.
A few people tried and got stuck just here yesterday.
Here.
We came in when it was dry, and it's been storming for a couple of days, so it's pretty bad and slippy.
Okay. What's your plan? You're gonna try and go like right here, straddle that.
Straddle that, and then I'm gonna have to hug that tree on the corner right there.
Okay.
So
You got it. You can do it. Oh gosh. Oh. Is this what you meant to do?
nope.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Right here.
Huh?
Can you do this?
I don't know. Let me get out and check. Okay, that didn't go to plan. The van would not turn at all. It just slid down the fucking bank.
We couldn't go backwards up the muck hill, and the only thing stopping us from going forward was this mud rut right here. We were stuck, there was nobody around, so we had to come up with something quick. So Rosa came up with the idea to fill the rut with sticks that were laying around in the forest, in hopes that it would keep us out of the mud enough to get us across.
Stuck. Anyway, we'll give it a shot. And if it don't work, we'll have to call the tow truck. Hopefully they can come and get us.
Go, 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 go.
And we are not. It's the next morning. We made a last ditch effort last night, and we got ourselves deeper in the muck. At least it's sunny today. It'll dry up a little bit. I'm trying to get to Harbor Freight, 34 minutes away, to see if I can get some tow straps and a winch. We all day yesterday, trying to jack up the van with the shitty jack that the van comes with, and trying to get rocks underneath. We got it up pretty good, and the jack started to fail, and then we got some rocks under there. Tried to go, and it just didn't do much good. It was very wet, everything's so slick. So either I called some local stores in Angel Fire to see if they knew anybody that could help us, and we got a number from a fella called Bob who has winches and stuff. So I went and see if I can hear from him first. Otherwise I'll have to try and get to Taos somehow. Ubers don't come up this far.
They're on their way.
We got a tow truck driver, or I don't know if it's a tow truck or just some guy with some winches.
Yeah, she called a few places, and one guy was like, oh yeah, call Bob or whatever, and gave him a phone number. And Johnny messaged with a guy, and he was like, okay, I can be there around 2. And I've been stressing out because I was looking at the radar, and it looks like another storm is coming through around 2:33 o'clock, and that would be bad news for us. So luckily Johnny just received a message from him saying that they're on their way right now. Oh my gosh, help is here.
For $300, the guys pulled us out without much problem at all. I think I'll listen to Rosa next time and not to always push it for a better spot. We hit the road again down to Las Vegas, New Mexico, where I'd acquired some work on a ranch doing some carpentry work. The ranch was beautiful, and the nice lady let us stay on the land with all the lovely animals. I ended up staying and working here for about 3 months. Join us in the next video to see where we go from here. Until then, fools out.